is wondering, how the hell did this happen? That's why we're doing an emergency rapid fire breakdown on Ye's most recent antics and the nuclear level fallouts of his actions. Why the confession about his protege's baby mama? With some speculation swirling that Kanye's former allies are like he was extra mad about his own verses being taken off Cardi's new album. Quote, Cardi made my favorite music until I heard Kendrick on it. What I'm saying is not—
Yo, what's going on YouTube? What's going on? We're back with another banger. Yes sir. Today's video we got why no one is stopping Kanye. Now if you're new here, don't forget that big red subscribe button and that like button. We're on the road to 600 subscribers and we're trying to hit it before the end of April. Today's date is April 5th, and at the time of this recording we're at 492 subscribers. Gang, we need 108 of you guys to smash that subscribe button and come join the family so we can hit 600 subscribers by the end of April. I don't know why I'm stuttering. But that being said, lock in, get some popcorn, get some Zai, get that drink, and whatever you need to sit back, relax, and watch this full video. It is 17 minutes and 32 seconds long. Lock in. That being said, let's get it.
This just might be Kanye's most dangerous crash out yet, and that's really saying something. When it comes to ranking wild celebrity meltdowns, Kanye West may as well be the undisputed frontrunner. From storming award show stages to going on unhinged rants to running a failed campaign for president of the United States, Ye is absolutely—
I am not gonna lie. Do y'all remember when Kanye West was actually running for president? Like, real shit. Like, y'all see this clip right here we paused on? This nigga was literally speaking on national television about really running for president. My nigga, imagine if we voted for Kanye West to run this country. Oh, nigga, we would be doomed, nigga.
Notorious for his out-of-control behavior. But in just the last few weeks, Kanye may have burned more bridges than ever before. Fans and longtime collaborators are hugely concerned about Ye's controversial outbursts, and the whole world is wondering, how the hell did this happen? That's why we're doing an emergency rapid-fire breakdown on Ye's most recent antics and the nuclear level fallouts of his actions. Why did Kanye try and crash the Super Bowl with a full-on Nazi ad campaign? What's the history behind Ye's—
Yo, what the fuck? This nigga, yo, Ye, what is going on? And you niggas was telling me in our other reacting for the Drake and Kanye beef, Drake and Kendrick beef, that this nigga Kanye was gonna come back and destroy Kendrick? Are y'all sure about that? This nigga was trying to drop a Nazi shirts at the Super Bowl? Are you fucking serious right now? Gang, are you serious?
Obsession with attacking Kendrick Lamar? And what about Kanye's shocking confession about his protege's baby mama? With some speculation swirling that Kanye's former allies are lawyering up to go after him, just how much trouble could Ye be in? Finally, we're gonna address the most important question of all. Is anybody capable of stopping Kanye West from destroying his own legacy, or are things only about to get worse?
Cause ain't none of y'all stand up for me.
Now we're diving into the life of Kanye. Y'all know we've been learning a lot about Kendrick Lamar and Drake, and now it's time for Kanye. I'm trying to bring more artists and more rappers, you know, superstars onto the channel to broaden out the audience and see if you guys fuck with it. So if you guys do fuck with this video, we'll definitely be bringing more. You feel me? But Kanye West, this nigga is crashing out, and we're only a minute and 18 seconds into the video. Gang. Holy shit. This is about to be good. Lock in.
Ain't nobody stop. Shut up. Be quiet before you get exiled.
Ye's meltdown really kicked off during the
remember that
Grammy
clip
nights
on
when he
the
crashed the
crazy.
red carpet uninvited. Despite not scoring an invitation to the telecast, Ye made a surprise appearance with his wife Bianca Censori, and let's just say her outfit inspired plenty of controversy. While posing for pictures, Ye could be seen talking to Bianca and encouraging her to remove her fur coat. According to lip read experts who were consulted, Ye's exact words seemed to be, quote, make a scene. And mission accomplished, because as soon as Bianca dropped her coat, everyone saw that she was wearing a full see-through dress with nothing underneath. Basically, Bianca Censori became the first person to walk the Grammy red carpet practically naked. Unconfirmed speculation quickly surfaced.
I remember this shit going viral too, and I know you guys do too, because she was the first woman in history to walk the red carpet completely fucking naked. Basically naked. You feel me? This shit, yeah, I remember that. That shit went viral. It was everywhere, like all over Instagram, nigga. Every page was posting it, bro.
That Ye and Bianca were forced to leave the Grammys after pulling their stunt. There were even reports that Ye's master plan was to confront his longtime enemy Taylor Swift, who was nominated that night. Instead, officials later confirmed that Ye and Bianca left on their own accord shortly after their red carpet photobomb. Kanye took a victory lap on X directly after by declaring Bianca the most Googled person on the planet called Earth and claiming, quote, "We beat the Grammys." Not sure if that's exactly true, but...
So that was his plan, was to get more attention than the Grammys by using your wife to go on the Grammys to show her whole body butt ass naked? That was your high level IQ plan?
We could rock with it. But viral video quickly surfaced that seemed to show Bianca being pretty hesitant to drop her coat in front of the paparazzi.
Yeah,
a body language...
Look at her face! Look at her face! She was like, I don't want to do this. Like, I'm not ready to show the whole world my body just full blown like this, nigga. And you know Kanye, he basically said, no, do it. You're gonna do it. That's what he said. No, you're doing it. Because she didn't want to, but hey, she still did it. Why? Because Kanye said do it. That is crazy.
Expert weighed in, saying that Bianca showed fear on the red carpet, while people speculated that Ye may have forced Bianca.
Alright, the camera had overheated. Be mindful. It is fucking hot, so the camera is going to be overheating a lot, especially this summer, so just bear with me. But we're back into the video. Let's get it.
Begins. Ye decided to jump out the window and stir up a full-on show. On February 6th, Justin LeBoy released an interview with Ye where Kanye admitted he'd recently been diagnosed with autism. Ye even drew a link between his diagnosis to some of his previous behavior.
Autism takes you to a Rain Man thing where you're like, oh man, I'm gonna wear this Trump hat because I just like Trump in general. And then when people tell you to not do it, you just get on that one point. And that's my problem.
Ye also claimed that he stopped taking his bipolar medication to focus on his creativity instead. And the very next day, February 7th, Ye decided to show the world just how creative he was by posting one of the most batshit insane rants anyone had ever seen. Ye took to X where he declared how much he loves Adolf Hitler while also labeling himself a Nazi. Kanye also called himself a racist, declaring
I'm not reading those.
Declared that he had complete dominion over his wife Bianca, and publicly supported Diddy by saying, quote, "My support of Puff is completely selfish. I need to find whoever been trying to out black moguls." Kanye seemed...
This nigga supports Diddy too. That is crazy. This nigga is full-blown crashing out, gang.
...to be deliberately testing the limits of ex-owner Elon Musk's so-called free speech policy, because he gave Elon a shout-out saying, quote, "I appreciate Elon for allowing me to vent," which is kind of ironic because Elon's been in some hot water for giving an alleged Nazi salute during President Trump's inauguration earlier this year. But Ye clearly wasn't done yet. On February...
I remember that crazy-ass shit too. We got Kanye saying he's Nazi. Then we have fucking Elon Musk, the one that's trying to control the fucking world right now, throwing Adolf Hitler Nazi signs in the world right now on a presidential election on live television whenever everyone's watching that shit. Bro, I'm telling you, this world is getting wicked, boy, wicked.
10th, he popped up in a bizarre Super Bowl ad for his Yeezy fashion brand. With Super Bowl ads costing an average of $8 million for airtime, it's safe to say that Ye shelled out a major bag for his commercial, but he didn't seem that sure what he wanted to do with it.
What's up, guys? I spent like all the money for the commercial on these new teeth. So once again, I had to shoot it on the iPhone. Go to ItzJay.com.
Bro, please tell me this nigga did that as a troll. And the amount of money this nigga spent on that was probably insane, bro. For a 5-second clip. Nigga said, I use all the money for this commercial to spend on this teeth. Go to ItzJay.com. Like, what?
kind of lit. Anybody going to
Can't be serious
Yeezy.com
right
saw
now.
only one article of clothing up for sale, a literal t-shirt with a swastika on it. And if that wasn't enough, the shirt was labeled HH-01 on the website, which is an unmistakable code for Hail Hitler. The fact the
That's
Super Bowl
fucking
let that
crazy.
shit slide is crazy. Goddamn. Look, if Kanye was ever your go,
You think the Super Bowl let it slide? Bro, Elon Musk did it on live television at a presidential election and they let it slide. They don't give a fuck what you do in this world no more. They're showing y'all what it is. They're showing y'all, bro. They don't care no more. They're coming out, nigga.
it's safe to say that this man is beyond washed. The very next day, Yeezy.com was deactivated after Shopify announced that the swastika shirt had violated their terms of service. And on February 13th, the day after that, TMZ reported that Bianca Censori and Kanye West were headed for divorce, with Bianca seeking a major chunk of Kanye's billion-dollar empire.
Exactly,
On February
nigga. She's basically said, you made me expose myself to the world, so now I'm finna get a bag off your ass. Crazy. For all jewelers, I'm looking for a swastika chain designs. Please submit to... That is fucking crazy. Swastika chain at Yeezy.com.
February 27th, Kanye posted on X that he was on the lookout for
Insane.
jewelers who could design a swastika chain for him. Ye also claimed that it was always a dream of his to walk around with a swastika tee on. The very next day,
That's
Ye supposedly
insane.
made his lifelong dream come true when TMZ cameras captured him in what else? Walking around with a swastika t-shirt on. Kanye celebrated the moment by
That's fucking
declaring it,
insane.
quote, another day of high quality anti-Semitism. It's safe to say that for most people, this would absolutely be rock bottom. But Kanye is clearly built a little different, because his next move was to double down and go after rap star's biggest boogeyman, Kendrick Lamar.
One thing is, Drake is a million times better than Kendrick and a million times more
we
important.
go.
On March 14th, Playboi Carti shook up the rap game when he dropped his massive, long-awaited album, Music, with a
Yup.
chart-topping debut and nearly 300,000 copies sold out the gate. Music, by all accounts, was a major success. But the biggest surprise of all may have been the 3 secret Kendrick Lamar features that Carti scored on songs Mojo Jojo, Backdoor, and Good Credit. And while plenty of fans
Damn.
seem to love Carti and Kendrick linking up, Ye wasn't happy about it at all. Just hours after the album dropped,
Yep, I was gonna say we're about to see the tweets that we seen in the reaction video of Fantastic Hip Hop when we're reacting to Kanye West going off on Cardi B for adding Kendrick Lamar to the music. Just like he said, he raps very good, but I didn't need to hear him on Cardi's album.
Ye tweeted, quote, I don't like Kendrick Lamar's music. He raps very good, but I didn't need to hear him on Cardi album. Kanye's criticism of Kendrick was kind of surprising,
Coming off
honestly.
as a
Just
major
weeks
hater
earlier,
and
Ye
hella
was praising
delusional.
Kendrick's record-shattering Super Bowl halftime set as his favorite since Michael Jackson took the stage in 1993. And just last year, at the height of the Kendrick-Drake beef, Ye tried to jump in by remixing the song Like That and beginning his verse with,
You know we had to get the hooligans up here. We're gonna take this nigga out. Yo, Dot, I got you.
Kanye and Kendrick actually have a pretty long history of working together. Ye personally selected Kendrick to open up for him for his Yeezus tour in 2013, and they previously linked up on the 2016 song No More Parties in LA. So
Yep, I remember
what
that
exactly
too.
changed? From Ye's tweets, it sounded like he was extra mad about his own verses being taken off Cardi's new album. Quote, Cardi made my favorite music until I heard Kendrick on it. What I'm saying is not about Kendrick, he's just a pawn. Ye also claimed that Kendrick sounds like a rapist and that nobody has ever listened to Kendrick or knows.
How does Kendrick sound like a rapist? And then he's gonna say that no one knows any of Kendrick's songs. My nigga. Are you serious right now, bro? Are y'all serious right now? Come on, gang.
Any of his songs. Kanye even walked back his praise over Kendrick's Super Bowl performance by claiming that he, Travis Scott, and even his arch enemy Drake deserved to do the Super Bowl first. But he also called Drake
crazy.
an F-word in the same post, so who knows exactly what he's trying.
My nigga, I told y'all in the last reaction that this nigga was fucking Kendrick's biggest hater. No, nigga, we're finding out this nigga just hates on everybody, bro. And he really doesn't like Kendrick Lamar. Like, you're saying, oh, we ought to should have performed before you. Nigga, you're a big-ass sore loser, my nigga. Coming off as a big sore loser and delusional as fuck. You're over here promoting swastikas and saying, hell, Hitler. What? You think we're about to look at you as a savior? You as for advice? I'm gonna get out of here.
Trying to say. Ye not only criticized Cardi for allegedly removing him from the album, but he was also pissed when Cardi told Kim Kardashian he wanted to work with North West. Quote, tell my niece North send me a song. Kanye went buck wild again, writing, quote, how it looked for me to get left off the album, and then he asked Kim to have my vocals for my daughter. I held my tongue about being on Cardi album. Him going to my ex to ask my daughter to be on a song 2 days later was too far. Nobody finna play with me.
So he's basically hella salty because Playboy Cardi didn't like his vocals on his album, so he took it off. And then he's seen that and was like, my shit's not on there, but my biggest ops is on there. Kendrick Lamar, oh, you got me fucked up. Then you asked for my daughter to be on your album, oh, you got me oh so fucked up. You feel me? I get that, but damn, nigga, you ain't gotta be all this petty and didn't do all this delusional wild shit.
Jeez. Kanye then threatened to legally burn Cardi in a gas chamber and called him a child. On top of that, Ye decided to take shots at Cardi's estranged baby mom, Iggy Azalea, and 4-year-old son, Onyx. Quote, hey, Iggy Azalea, I need to get Onyx vocals on my song. That's my nephew. Oh, and I'm gonna rap about one of your businesses. The fuck? Iggy responded by pleading with Ye to leave her son out of it. Quote, I understand the point you want to make. I just say with kindness and as a mother, please leave my child out of this. Just days later, Iggy told a pretty revealing story.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that Kanye, you just try to say that as payback, but I don't think Playboy Cardi meant that as any disrespect. I honestly probably think he wanted fucking North's voice probably as a little cameo into a music video, or I mean into a song is what I'm trying to say. You feel me? But let's get it.
Story while on stream where she talked about her first ever meeting with Kanye. According to Iggy, she and Ye first met in the early 2010s about potentially signing to his label, and Kanye's behavior was super sus. During the meeting, Kanye played non-stop porn and admitting to, quote, pleasuring himself to Iggy's pictures.
This was just weird to me, and
What the fuck? So you're trying to sign her and you're in your office with her watching porn, then telling her, yeah, I used to beat off to you. Gang. What? Are you fucking serious right now? Kanye, my nigga, is this what y'all billionaires do? This what y'all do high up there in the rap industry? My nigga, I never want to become a rapper ever, bro.
I really looked up to Kanye, so it threw me off. I didn't know what to say, so I was like, oh, that's interesting to think that somebody that I really look up to like looks at my pictures every morning for inspiration. That's kind of cool. He was like, yeah, I jack off to them. Weird.
Alright, we are back. It had fucking camera fucking froze again. Not froze again, but overheated again. I told y'all. It's just that time. You feel me? But this nigga Kanye, bro. My nigga, I am learning so much more about Kanye the more we watch this video. And my nigga, yeah.
Don't know what to say. Weird.
Kanye also apparently asked about her boyfriend's, size.
He was like, how big is his dick? Not kidding you. My face must have been like, the fuck? He's like, you don't got.
Another man asking for another man's size is insane work. Absolutely fucking insane work.
To tell me, you don't gotta tell me. I know it's big.
Yo,
that's absolutely insane.
Fire, bro. You work here?
When clips of Iggy's story started to go viral on social media, Kanye co-signed the whole thing by posting, quote, this is true, with the shrug emoji. This man clearly has zero.
This nigga admitted he told her that, bro. He told her that and admitted it on Twitter. Nigga, this is wild.
From there, Ye decided to show love to one of the music industry's most beloved. I'm kidding. He decided to tweet free Diddy.
Wow.
And on March 15th, Ye released a brand new song called Lonely Road Still the Sunshine, featuring 3 very interesting guests: Diddy, Diddy's son Justin Combs, and North West. The song opens up with audio of Diddy calling Ye from a jail phone.
Thank you so much for just taking care of my kids, man. Cause ain't nobody reach out to them. Ain't nobody call.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. I love you so much, man. It's like you raised me, even when I didn't know you. You You know what I'm saying?
Since Diddy is literally locked up on sex trafficking
Insane
charges and
work,
facing
bro.
hundreds of potential lawsuits,
Insane
Kanye
work.
putting him on a song with his 11-year-old daughter inspired instant controversy. According to TMZ, Kim tried extremely hard to keep the song.
Yeah, because you have your little daughter on a song with Diddy that's known for trafficking not only older women, but little girls, you feel me, and much more. Not just hitting his ex, but trafficking, sex trafficking, and doing much more to these women. And you have your little daughter on the same song as him. You didn't. Obviously, he knew that was going to cause a lot of shit, especially if Kim was telling him, no, don't do that. You already know the world is not going to like that, whoop-de-whoop. That nigga took it as, I don't give a fuck. Bad publicity is good publicity. We're dropping it. You feel me?
Song from being released
Ye
and was
gives no
disgusted
fucks,
when she
bro.
found out her ex-husband put North on a song with Diddy. She sent out cease and desist letters to prevent
That's
the release
crazy.
of Lonely Rose, only for Ye to completely ignore them. Ye responded by literally
Nigga
posting
doesn't
his
give a
text
fuck.
with Kim on Twitter, where he declares that they're going to war and tells Kim, quote, "You're gonna have to kill me." On March 17th,
That
Ye
is
announced a
crazy.
casting call at LA, asking for an all-male hooligan choir to assemble at Yeezy's headquarters for a live performance of his 2024 song Carnival. I don't know what a hooligan choir is, but that does sound kind of lit. The requirements of
bit,
the
I'm not
casting
gonna
call
lie.
were absolutely
Hooligan
wild and
choir?
included must have skin complexion of Sean Combs or darker, no fat people, and naturally must be comfortable wearing swastikas. Never mind, I'll take
That
this
is
back. Just
crazy.
not lit.
Not lit
The
at
very
all.
next day, Ye self-released his work in progress album Bully as a 45-minute video featuring his son, Saint West. Ye claimed that half the vocals in the album were generated using AI technology, but he also said that he actually hates AI now as soon as he dropped the album. While Kanye album drops used to be seen as chart-topping, culture-shifting events, it's safe to say that the general public just kind of shrugged when Kanye dropped Bully, especially since the album wasn't even done. But Ye got the attention he was looking
no
for
one
the
cares,
very
especially
next
if the
day when he
album's
went
not
after
done at
Jay-Z
all.
and Beyonce's children.
What happens when a snowman throws a tantrum? He has a meltdown.
On March 19th, Kanye posted a shocking tweet that read, quote, "Wait, has anyone seen Jay-Z and Beyonce's younger kids? They're retarded." No, like literally. And this is why artificial insemination is such a blessing. Having retarded children is a choice. Ye later deleted the tweet, but then tweeted that he
is
regretted taking
crazy
it down,
work.
claiming that he only removed it because he was worried about his account being canceled. Kanye apparently was mad that fans thought Jay had
So this nigga only took it down because he said he was worried about his account being canceled. This nigga Ye is crazy.
the clout to get him to take down the tweet, so he wrote, quote, "Now that you think that Jay-Z pussy ass made me take it down, I gotta double down. And for good measure, quote, fuck
Damn,
Jay-Z and his whole family." Fans on social media were outraged by Kanye going after his former collaborators' children,
That's
calling
insane
it
work,
disturbing
bro.
and disgusting. Beyonce's father, Matthew Knowles, spoke to TMZ about Ye's attacks on his grandkids, saying, quote, "People pay a price for being stupid, especially in the music industry." Jay-Z and Beyonce didn't make any public response to Kanye's outbursts, but insiders
Why
say the
would
power
they?
couple is considering taking legal action against Ye. And if all that wasn't
Bro, they're both billionaires. Yeah, my nigga. They're not gonna say shit. They got money. They gonna let the money talk. You feel me? What?
enough, Kanye also fired shots at pretty much every single artist who he's ever worked with. Ye went after Tyler, the
course.
Creator, claiming that he
Alright. Last time, this camera should overheat. Hopefully it can last the last 4 minutes of this video. Let's finish this off.
quote, "never made a memorable song," and that his most recent album, Chromacopia, ripped off my whole language. We just released a full analysis
That's
on why
crazy.
Tyler, the Creator, has never been fully respected in the rap game, and Kanye's tweet pretty much proves that very same point. Kanye even put Future in his crosshairs too, writing, quote, "After listening to Cardi's new album, I'ma say something I never thought I would say. Future's washed." Then Kanye let off
This
some
nigga
stray
hating
shots
on
at Ty
everybody
Dolla
in the
Sign, who
rap
he
game.
just released 2 collab albums with last year. Quote, "I can unwash Future, how could I unwash Ty? He's still got potential." But maybe the most out-of-pocket claim that Kanye made that day was calling his ex-wife Kim Kardashian a full-on sex trafficker for letting Northwest appear in an FKA Twigs music video, writing, quote, "I am 100%
How are you gonna call your wife a sex trafficker when you let your little daughter get on a track with a convicted sex trafficker? My nigga, what?
convinced that my children are in a trafficking ring. On March 20th, the very next day, news broke that Kim had shut down North's visit with Kanye when she found out that the highly controversial Tate brothers were scheduled to arrive and be in her daughter's presence. And for context, Andrew and Tristan Tate just got out of prison in Romania for sex trafficking charges. Kim even had her legal team convene an emergency hearing.
Can y'all tell me why all these rich men are all of a sudden going to jail and getting arrested and getting accused of all this sex trafficking?
With a judge that Kanye reportedly didn't bother showing up to. On March 24th, after wreaking havoc for over a month in America, Kanye finally fled to Tokyo so that he could decompress. Insiders shared to TMZ that Kanye instantly calmed down after arriving to Japan. Sources also claim that LA could be an emotional trigger for Kanye, while Tokyo helps him feel completely disconnected and calm. But while Ye might be cooling off in Asia, he's left a huge trail of destruction in his wake, and experts believe that legal consequences may be coming. Kanye made a series of inflammatory remarks that may as well qualify as defamation, and it's possible that some of his targets could be lawyering up to get their lick back against Ye. Jay and Beyonce are both rumored to be on legal maneuvers, but Ye's accusations that his ex-wife Kim Kardashian is a sex trafficker could have huge implications for his ability to see his kids. Not only could the Kardashians potentially sue Kanye, but his stated affiliation with white supremacists and controversial figures like the Tate brothers could very well count against him in a custody hearing. And seeing as how Kanye left an insane digital paper trail all over social media in the last couple of weeks, the Kardashians' lawyers have plenty of evidence to use as ammunition. While Kanye previously leaned on music to help rehabilitate his image after some of his biggest controversies, it's safe to say that he's completely alienated himself from his biggest collaborators. Ty Dolla $ign and Playboi Carti, who were both on Kanye's last #1 hit record Carnival, have publicly distanced themselves from Ye and were removed from his new album Bully. One thing's for sure, Kanye's tweet storm has left him more